today is September 10th, and I am testing basic logic gates, and we're going to verify the functionality of the gates by comparing the expected and measured results. So we're going to start off with an AND gate, and what we're expecting is that when it is low, expected is going to be low, and when it is low and high, expected will be low, and then when it is high and low, off, and then when it is high on both, we expect it to be switched on. So we have switch 1 here, switch 0 and switch 1.
You doing good?
Doing good.
Did it work out?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm glad. I wasn't sure if that was the problem.
So we have both are low and LD1 is off, and you're gonna see when I switch either one and one is low, it's still off. The other one high, it's still off. And then what we expect is that when I turn this one on or high, it will turn on. Okay. Now we are going to the NAND gate, and as you can see, we have it when it's low and low, we're expecting it to be high, and we're going to show that it's actually high. And then when it's switch 0, switch 3 is low, and switch 4 is high, it should be 1, which is turned on, and when it is high and low, it is switched on, and when it is high and high, it is switched off. Okay, so we have, make sure we're on it. Yes, so we have switch 3 and we have switch 4, and currently they are both high, and by them being both high, it's going to be 0, which the light is off. So now if I do any other configuration, so bring them both down, the light turns on, make one high, one low, the light is still on, and then I switch to the one high and low, it is still on, which is exactly what we wanted, which is exactly what we expected. Now we're moving on to our OR gate, and when it's low, expected is going to be off. When it is low and high, we expect it to be on. When it is high and low, we expect it to be on, and when it is high and high, we expect it to be on. So we have switch 6 and 7. So the switch, they're currently both low, and when they're both low, it should be off, which it is, and then we're going to switch both of them on, and the light is now on. I'm going to switch one of them low and keep the other one high. Switch still stays on, and then I'm going to reverse that and put one high and the other one low, and it stays on. They're on our NOR gate, so when it is low and low, it should be on. When it's low and high, it should be off. When it's high and low, it should be off. And when it is high and high, it should be off. Okay, so we're going to bring this over to S2. Currently we have one low and one high, and the switch is off. I'm going to bring them down to be both low, and when they're both low, the light is on. Now I'm going to switch up one of them, and the light turns off, so one is high and one is low, and then let me see, make sure I'm ready to get the right one. So now I'm going to switch low and low, and it is on. I switch high and high, and it is off. Alright. And that works just the way we expected it to.